Leasing a new car requires a far smaller upfront investment than purchasing one. However, most leases still require you to put down money upfront, unless you get a zero-down lease. So do zero-down leases exist? Yes, they really do. The trick is that even leases not advertised as zero-down can become zero-down with some negotiation. This video will break down how zero-down leases work and how you can negotiate a new car lease to avoid putting money down upfront. How does a zero-down lease work? With a no-money-down lease, you skip the down payment and roll it into your monthly lease payments. In some cases, you can defer all upfront costs, but your registration and your first month's payment may be due at signing. More on that later, but let's start by reviewing some leasing terminology. Key leasing terms. Capitalized cost. Capitalized cost, or cap cost, is the sales price of a car being leased. It includes the car's negotiated price plus any additional costs that will be financed through the lease. The lower the cap cost, the lower your monthly payments. Capitalized cost reduction. This is similar to a down payment that reduces the vehicle sales price. You reduce the cap cost with any upfront cash you pay at closing plus the value of your trade-in. Lease term. This is the number of months during which you use the vehicle and pay an agreed-upon monthly payment. Residual value. The residual value of the car is the amount you would pay the leasing company if you decided to buy the car at the end of the lease. Depreciation. The reduction in a car's value from the beginning to the end of the lease term. This is calculated as the difference between the cap cost, minus cap cost reduction, and the residual value. Money factor. This is the rate at which you are borrowing money. It's the lease equivalent of the annual percentage rate, APR, when buying a car with a loan. When leasing a car, the more you pay up front, the lower you pay in monthly payments. The opposite holds true as well. By opting for a zero-down lease, most or all of your upfront payment, cap cost reduction, is rolled into your monthly payments. Keep in mind that a zero-down lease does not always mean that you can waltz in empty-handed and drive off in a new leased car. Even with a no-money-down lease, you may still have to pay for the sales tax, dealership fees, and the first month's payment. However, it is possible to roll the document and dealer fees into your monthly payment. Benefits of a no-money-down lease. So why put zero down on a lease? Less money up front. Signing a lease with a down payment means that you must fork over cash right off the bat. With a no-money-down lease, you get to spread the down payment out, so there are fewer out-of-pocket costs at the beginning. Sales tax is deferred. Typically, you must pay an upfront sales tax when you lease a car with a down payment. For a no-money-down lease, you will end up paying the same amount in taxes but spread out over time. Less risk. If the vehicle is stolen or totaled during the lease period, you will not lose out on the down payment that you made. Drawbacks of a no-money-down lease. There are also some downsides to zero-down leases. Higher monthly payments. Because you are deferring upfront costs, your monthly payments will be higher. Higher total cost. You must pay interest on the leased amount, which means you will likely end up paying more in total costs over your entire lease term if you put no money down. Down payment and amount due at signing may differ. Your down payment is not the only potential cost when you sign your lease agreement. There are also city, county, state fees, license and registration fees, the first month's payment, security deposit, upfront sales tax is often required. Types of no-money-down car leases. There are 4 primary types of zero-down leases. These are $0 due at signing, sign and drive. These leases will involve no out-of-pocket expenses when you sign the lease. The car dealer will include the cash due amount into the monthly cost of your lease so that you do not pay anything that day. No cap cost reduction. This kind of lease eliminates the down payment, but still includes the first month's payment and fees. No cap cost reduction and no first month's payment. Instead of paying the first month up front, the dealer will roll your first month's payment and down payment into the monthly cost. Therefore, you will only have to pay the fees required by your state at the time of signing. No down payment and dealer pays the first month. In rare cases, the dealer or lessor will cover the first month's payment. You will not have to make a down payment, and the dealer will waive the first month's payment so that you only have to pay the official fees. Requirements to qualify for a $0 down lease. Even though dealers and manufacturers promote zero down leases, only certain customers qualify. Most lenders will require you to be a well-qualified customer, meaning you must have a high credit score, over 680. Those with poor credit can also consider getting a cosigner that has a better chance of qualifying. In other cases, you may need a sufficient debt-to-income ratio to cover the expected monthly payments. Manufacturers have different requirements for a debt-to-income ratio. Even with good credit, some may require a fairly high annual income to give you a zero-down lease. How can you get a zero-down lease? Here's how to lease a car for no money down. Look for published zero-down lease deals. Dealerships and manufacturers will usually publish zero-down lease deals at the beginning of each month, so your best bet is to look around for those specials. Check out our website to learn about this month's zero-down lease deals. How to negotiate a zero-down lease. The majority of car leases are advertised with a down payment, but yes, you can negotiate a lease to become zero down. Once you find a good advertised lease deal, the trick is to simply ask the dealer if they will allow it. If you have a good credit score, many will accommodate you, especially since you'll be paying more interest over the lease term. Now, if the car you want doesn't have a good lease offer, negotiate the sale price first and the down payment last. You'll get the best deal by getting prices from several dealers and then negotiating over email. Don't tell the dealer you will be leasing up front. After you agree on a good car price, ask the dealer to use that as the capitalized cost of a lease. Then ask if you can roll the down payment into your monthly payments, and voila! You've got your zero down lease. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to our channel and leave your comments below. Thanks for watching.